Hey guys, so to follow up the last video that I made where I talked about the supplies that I use to do prepping, or I should say my employees use to do prepping, I wanted to do a follow-up because a lot of people ask me about the polybags, and I want to talk about polybags. You know, I get excited about this stuff. It's actually mildly interesting to me, but this is a subject where, you know, any volume of Amazon selling, whether you're selling a couple items a day or hundreds of items a day, you're going to use polybags, almost guarantee it. So you need to know the cheapest way to get polybags, number one, because that makes your life cheaper, you know, your prep cheaper. And there's definitely quality differences between polybags. So the better quality polybag you use, the better, and the cheaper you use, the better. So let's see, you know, is there one that's like a standout? So what I did here was I compared, I'm going to do a live comparison of 3 different brands of polybags. Now this is a polybag from Uline. It's the only one I have left. This is like a big one that I use to do backpacks or maybe pants, stuff like that. Big Nerf guns, I'll put 2 of them together. The other brand I have here, this is the Luxe brand from the Boxery. Okay, these are good polybags. And the Uline bags are pretty good. And then this is a polybag from ilovesupplies.com. Okay, this is kind of made by FBA sellers for FBA sellers. So this is interesting. So let's start here. Let's look at Uline because that was the company I first started with. And I did kind of want to do an apples to apples comparison, but unfortunately, I don't have any small Uline bags and I don't feel like spending the money to buy them. So I'm going to show you guys, you know, how this works. Now, somebody was nice enough to give me a bottle of hot sauce beer, which is great, except I don't drink beer. So we're gonna prep it and send it to Amazon. Not really, I'm kidding. So here's the first problem, and here's why I despise Uline bags, okay? So the bag itself, pretty decent, okay? None of these bags, the actual bag, none of the bags are any different, okay? But here's where the Uline bags get real annoying, and I rolled this backwards, okay? So let me roll it the right way for you guys. Okay. Now, this is where the Uline bag's point of failure is, this strip. So I'm going to take it off, and there you go. It's stuck to my hand. They get stuck to your hand. You know, it did fall off at first, but they're staticky. Now, not a big deal when you got one. That's not a huge problem. But when you get, you know, going and you prep a million things, you're gonna run into an issue where you just have a million of those around. I'm gonna give this a good seal, okay? And we'll let it sit for a couple seconds here. I rolled it back and forth. And, ooh, it's not sealed yet. Let's put that aside. We're gonna put the Uline bag aside while I go on to the next couple little bags here. Now, a big step up, and I will tell you guys, I used Uline bags probably for a year. Okay, I used Uline back, they used to have a $300 shipping special, where if you bought $300 worth of stuff from them, you got free shipping. That is a lot of money for supplies, so, you know, just that's why I use them. But then somebody turned me on to the Boxery. Now, the Boxery, you can buy these on eBay, theboxery.com. Uline is uline.com. You can also buy these off Amazon. When you look on Amazon or you see the multi-packs, they're usually the Uline bags, and you can tell because they have the clear sticky cover protector. I don't know what that's called. There's probably a technical term for that, and some guy made $1 million inventing that thing. Now, these are the boxes, or the bags from the Boxery. These are a head and shoulders step up, okay? Firstly, let me throw something in this. I got my trusty jar of duck fat. It's my trick duck fat, okay? So we put that down in. Now, the sticky on this, the peel, is head and shoulders better. You can see, it just fell on the floor. It's not nearly as bad as the Uline was, okay? In fact, it really doesn't stick to your hand at all. Okay, so this is a good poly bag, okay? And this is from the Boxery. Let's see how this sticks from the Uline here. This came right off. I put a lot of pressure on this and I just unsealed my bag. Now this is the bag from Uline, okay? That's no good, guys, because that means this is the problem. When you're doing prep costs you money, because if you're not in a store buying inventory, you're not scanning online arbitrage, or you're not spending money and acquiring inventory, and you're prepping, you're losing money. This is a waste of money, okay? So you want this to be as fast as possible, but to Amazon terms of service. So this Uline bag, now I'm gonna have to get tape out and tape the damn thing, okay? Now I have added cost of the tape, which, I mean, doesn't cost anything. But what does cost me is my time, and my time is worth something. Okay, if you're making minimum wage, putting that tape on isn't that expensive, but hopefully you guys aren't making minimum wage. So that's a big problem. This was always a problem with the Uline bags, and a lot of times I ended up having to tape these shut, and that was a big pain in the butt. Now, the Boxery bag, quite a bit better, okay? But still, and I gave it I'm giving it a good press, okay? And it's still coming right off. That's not good. This tape from the Boxery bags is terrible, okay? This is no good, okay? We don't want that. Again, to seal my duck fat, gonna have to use tape. That's not what I wanna do, guys, okay? Added steps, I don't like added steps. I'm very lazy. I like to do things as quickly and easily as possible. So let's get over here to ilovesupplies.com. These are kind of a newcomer. These were by an FBA seller for FBA sellers, and there's a couple things I like. Now this just has a basic warning label on it. It's pretty nondescript. It's on there somewhere. It's wrapped up in my beer bottle now. This has a little bit more professional looking, if you can see it. But this just looks nice, and then it says ready to ship. So if you have like a bundle going on, I'm not going to do a bundle. Well, let's say I do this Scotty Peeler tweezer bundle. They know not to break this open. You don't have to have a second sticker. That's nice. These all have the compliant warning labels. I think it's 3 languages. I did ask Jonathan, the guy that makes these, if he could do these in Braille. He's not going to. That's probably a good idea. So, then it also, this is a nice little touch. It says the size of the bag on it. It's kind of funny how often you're like, yeah, grab me a 9x12, especially when you're working with other people, and it becomes like, well, what's a 9x12? And you got to break out the ruler and all that stuff. Hate that. So, let's seal this over, and we're going to give this a couple seconds here, just like we gave the other ones. We're going to see how that seal is. Okay, so now firstly, the white, that just came right off, fell right off. That's nice. And give it a nice little seal around here, my Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, just like I did the other ones. Now, let's give it a second. I gave all of these about 15 seconds or so, so we should be up here. Now, these are resealable, but look, I can't open that. It doesn't come, I actually just tore the bag. Okay, so now this seal, I'm tearing the flap. I'm not actually breaking the glue, okay? That's pretty impressive. In fact, I actually broke the bag instead of the glue. So it's like a wood glue situation. Wood glue is actually stronger than wood. So let's talk money, okay? Because now we can kind of see, we got the Uline bags, which are pretty crappy, the Boxery bags, which are quite a bit better, but they don't have the good glue on them. And we got the I Love Supplies bags, which are good quality. These are all Amazon compliant, okay? These are good quality with good glue, okay? Good printing and everything. So let's talk money, because of course, you know, just having the best poly bag in the world isn't gonna be enough if it's expensive. So here's how I am going to discuss the cost on these. I went on the respective websites and I looked up how much they cost. I looked up, just so you guys know, 1,000. I wanted to buy 1,000. Now the Boxery bags only come in 2,000. So for the Boxery, I did buy 2,000, put it in my cart. The shipping on 2,000 to me was $18. And it came out to, well, let me start with Uline. I started with Uline, showing it off. So let's start with the cost on Uline. So for this bag, this is 7 cents, 7.1 cents, okay? Now, in this video, like I said, I did use a larger bag than the other ones just because it's what I had around. This bag is actually like 45 cents, okay? So, you know, guys, please like and subscribe this video. Not everybody is investing 45 cents in their videos, okay? Because I can't use this now. So we got the 7.1 cents for the 9 by 12 to get 1,000 of them. Okay, and that's with shipping. Okay, so 7.1 cents, that's not terrible. Now, the Boxery was the most expensive, which actually was shocking to me, and I literally bought tens of thousands of bags from them. I might have bought 100,000 bags from them, to be perfectly honest, with all the prep we've been doing. And it came out to 9.5 cents, almost a dime a bag. Now, I could do better with the Boxery and with Uline with getting free shipping. At 95 cents, that includes the shipping, and this was just to buy 2,000. So you could go a little bit cheaper, but again, polybags are a lot of money, you know, because you got to buy them by the 1,000, okay? So it adds up quickly. Now, I Love Supplies came out to 6.3 cents a bag with free shipping, okay? So that's pretty significant. It's a third less than this, and it's a sixth less than this, okay? That's pretty good. So not only do we have kind of a clear winner quality-wise, I mean, I ripped this bag apart before the glue came off, okay? So clearly the glue, I mean, this is not going anywhere. I'm destroying this bag. The sticky is good and everything, and it's the cheapest. So it's not a situation where you're compromising quality, like you're buying the best quality bag, but it's the most expensive. This is actually the cheapest and by far the best quality. Okay, so let's review real quick. Uline, pretty crap quality, has the annoying sticky thing, and the glue on it's horrible, and it's the medium priced option. The Boxery, bag is much better than Uline. The strip is good. It doesn't stick to you that bad. The glue is bad and requires a retape. Most expensive bag, almost 10 cents a bag, which doesn't sound like a lot, guys, but when you're prepping hundreds of items, 10 cents is 10 cents, okay? And then we got I Love Supplies, which I don't have a pristine bag. I now have a ripped apart bag with the glue still intact. I'm still amazed by this. I think it holds like 25 pounds. And we have the cheapest bag, and by far, in my opinion, the best quality bag. So guys, get out there, try these different brands out, but I would tell you, do yourself a favor, try the I Love Supplies bags. You can buy a multi-pack from them. The price for like 100 of them, if you're just getting started, to buy 100 or 500, still very reasonable, always free shipping and stuff. So give them a look. I think that they're definitely a contender. They're a little bit new on the market, but they're definitely a contender for a real high quality bag, guys. Anyway, I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you learned a little bit about polybagging and learned that I'm strangely passionate about prep supplies. Anyway, guys, have a great night. I hope you make a lot of money.